True.
All right, let's save a girl.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, we actually have to
we
do
will.
that? Really?
You can't
Is that
just
why
sit
we're
here
here?
and talk about movies.
I've been waiting for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see how Keenan gets to kill her.
Right?
I'm not
I'm just-
gonna do it right now.
I'm
Probably.
right
Not
now. I'm just wondering how we're gonna kill Keenan afterwards.
Right?
Yeah, that's why I'm not killing her right now. Probably. I think
You
You should work on your poker face,
very
Keenan.
good.
And I'm,
Stronger so you
I
can
like
take it
how we all just said right now as response to that.
Yeah, he can't get away with it now. So
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, roll initiative.
I love it. I love starting with initiative.
21.
14.
Also a 41.
18.
See?
Actually
17.
having to roll dice, like, how dare you? So not prepared.
Come on.
What do you
Nope.
use to track
Not
initiative?
prepared. 12,
12. Okay.
so wasn't ready.
So what was the question?
I said, what do you use to track initiative? I see you writing
Uh,
every time you do it. What format do you use?
This-
You just write names in order then?
yeah?
Yeah, okay. Same as I do.
It's actually a complicated algorithm we constructed. 5 engineers worked on it.
Oh, yeah.
And you came up with a piece of paper and a pencil.
Yeah.
Sometimes simple is the best.
It's the same for me when I play in person.
Yeah.
On Roll20, I use the Roll20's tracker.
And how about Nelfin? Can you roll initiative for Arabelle?
Sure, I can. And what would her modifier be?
She has a +2.
Oh, so a 5.
That's a lot.
Nice.
Seriously? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
the dice
So,
like me.
yeah. So if I remember correctly, you were all at the tower, at the Van Richten's tower, when most of you left Arabelle and Esmeralda behind. You went to investigate this strange tower. The tower sits inside of a dead magic zone, so no magical effect can actually be cast within 5 feet of it. And there are two, I think, iron giants. Golems. They operate this elevator that goes through the 4 floors of the tower. It's a very slow elevator. You managed to get to the top, and then you saw a man stepping out of the forest, approaching Esmeralda with a drawn scimitar. And this is Luvash, Arabelle's Arabelle's father. And he's bound on killing her to prevent Strahd from being vulnerable due to his daughter's blood. It can be used to destroy this artifact known as the Heart of Sorrow. And I think Van Richten gave Vasero the instructions about how to conduct this quick and dirty ritual, basically skewing Arabelle on a stake using the ritual knife. And Van Richten claims that this is the only way to make Strahd vulnerable. And Luvash is trying to stop you from doing that by killing her himself. And Arabelle, she was very panicked. She's very afraid. She saw Luvash coming, her father, trying to kill her in front, the tower behind. So she ran to the tower, and because she's unable to, open the door or whatever, she just started to climb the outer wall. And I think this is where we stopped, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had a bunch of you up at the top tower, at the top floor, if I remember correctly. It was Enoch and Aramil each going to the arrow slits. Gary just, trying to look around and find any piece of information or book or scroll or whatever. And Nelfin was considering sliding down the chains of the elevator.
Or just jumping down, yes.
Yeah, or just jumping down. I think Vasero was still considering his next move.
Yep. Right.
And Mouse, remind me, you're about to climb up or down? I don't remember.
I was
Up.
climbing up.
Up. Okay.
Yeah, scaling the walls.
Okay.
Where's the girl?
She's
Outside.
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 She's approaching the second floor. She started climbing just before we ended last time. So Gary, what do you do?
Well, I want to see if I find any information.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So as you were scanning the vicinity of where you stand, the only thing that caught your eye was this big chest. You don't think it's locked, and there was a strange smell coming out of it. And everybody are scattered and running to the window, so you have, a couple of seconds to look at it or do whatever you want. So
Okay.
it's a big wooden chest, and there are metallic wrappings to hold it in place, and it looks new. The wood is new, polished. The metal bands are new, but this strange smell coming out of it.
Before I open it, I would like to check it for traps.
Go for it.
Isn't it the one that we already checked for traps?
Did we?
We did.
We
I thought we
checked-
investigated it and we couldn't find anything but the smell.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm good.
I can't remember.
But if you want to check it again, just go for it.
All right. I guess I'll check it again. Is that investigation or perception or?
Go for perception if you want to do it quick.
Oh, my
Investigation
investigation's better
if you
though.
Okay. So-
22.
Okay. So as I said, it's a new wooden chest. You think you detect the aroma of lavender emanating
that's
from
the
it.
smell.
I
Lovely.
open the chest.
Okay. So the first thing you see is the severed head of a Vistani, the how do you say it? The handkerchief that they wrap there is still there, red and dotted with yellow flowers. You can see that the skin was rubbed with oils to preserve it. So it looks like, like this. And it just sits there. And, the skin has this waxy complexion. And as you inspect the chest, you feel that the head radiates this magical aura. It's very faint, but it's there.
Okay. Is Von Richten is not up here, is he?
Yes, he is, but he's looking out of the window.
I thought he was down below with Visceral.
So he's down below with Vasero.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, I'll grab that head, and I'll just put it in my bag. Like I'll have to think about this later, whatever the heck this is,
Okay.
and make my way towards the chains of the elevator and try to climb down.
Okay, so as you pull up the head, below it, there is a small scroll case.
Everything. Just put it in the bag right now.
Okay, it's in the bag. Very good. Mouse, what do you do?
So I'm trying to scale the inside. Is there a window up there that's maybe big enough for me to jump out? I
So
am
all the
small.
windows are arrow slits.
Yeah.
And I think we concluded last time that they're too slim for you to
Yeah.
wiggle through. Yeah.
Okay. How far away are they? Like
The
I know they're
tower
outside
is-
the tower.
Yeah. So the tower is. I think we discussed all this already, but. It's a 80 feet tall, and you have 4 levels, so each level is 20 feet high.
Yeah, like I meant like how far from the tower is the girl that they're kidnapping?
So the girl is climbing on the outer wall of the tower. So she's about 40 feet above ground. Oh,
All right.
almost. Yeah, she's
Well,
climbing up.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna climb up to whatever arrow slit's closest to her. Try and grab her.
So you
Not that she can
climb
come
from the
through.
inside,
Yeah.
and she's from the outside. Okay, and you
Yeah.
try to reach and grab her.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do that.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you manage to climb 20 feet to the first floor, and as you do, you can see her shadow kind of, sliding up as you look at the arrow slits. You'll see she's a little bit above you, but you think that next round you might be able to reach out to her. You want to do something in addition, say something, or
no.
or are you trying to do it quietly as possible?
I think I'm gonna try and do it quietly.
Okay. Great. As you go up and pass one of the arrow slits, I need you to make a perception roll.
Okay. That's great. 10.
10. Okay. You see the forest. You see Luvash and Esmeralda as she's holding her sword up front. But other than that, you don't see a thing.
All right.
Ramil, what do you do?
Anything strange that I see through the window? I mean,
sorry, can you repeat that?
What can I see through the window right now?
So you go to the window. So as I said, if you look at the window that faces the forest and the dirt road that leads to the tower, you can see that Luvash has just emerged from the forest. He's approaching Esmeralda as if he's about to cut her down and just run for his child. She is obviously very protective. She is holding, scimitar in one hand and on guard, making sure that he will not pass. But you can see that she's nervous, very, very nervous. Luvash is a very intimidating man. He's big. His movements are very forceful and intentful. So she's worried.
Okay. So there's not much I can do about that, but I want to try to see if I can find the source of the magic the anti-magic field, the anti-magic around here. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it here in the office to search.
Yeah, go for it. You can make an arcana check.
So just a bit of a fumble. I think I got a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. So you think that the runes, if you remember the door that you entered through, there were no hinges or lock, but there was this metal plates with runes covering it. So you think that the runes are somehow connected to the magic that protects this tower. But if you want to make a deeper, investigation, you'll have to come down and look at it up close.
That's down on the main floor.
Yeah.
Do I still have some time to rummage around the office to see if I can find something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find anything else. So if it's a perception or search or investigation.
Go for perception if you want to do it quickly.
Sure. Okay. Perception would be. All right, I got 20.
20. Okay, so you run across the room and you indeed find this. As I said last time, there is a bed, the chest, there is a desk, and just below the bed there is a ruffle of blankets and pillows on the floor. And as you go around there, you can see that the blanket is covering something that looks like a man in armor lying on the floor. You only see one leg and one arm, gauntlet, but you think that someone is lying there below the blanket.
I yelled at Enoch to come help me pull him up.
Okay. And with this, Enoch, you hear Ramil's scream or shout, and you tell me if you turn back or not. But at this point, Esmeralda shouts as Luvash attacks her. Let's see. And he basically.
Also, remember that my bear is right next to her.
Oh, okay, great. So, do you want to? We said that your bear and you will share initiative, right?
Yeah.
It'll be much
Yeah.
easier. Okay, so Luvash is attacking her, and his first strike hits. Let's see. Okay. His second attack, she managed to dodge it. She takes a few steps back, but you can see a gash across her face when, exactly the place he cut her. Yeah, he kind of snores, "Get out of my way, woman!" And she says, "Never." Okay. At this point, Enoch and Vasero after that. What do you do, Enoch?
Well, I gotta go. He called. I'm so torn. All right, I'm gonna draw my sword. I'll run over and I'm just gonna flip the blanket off of the body with my sword. What do I see?
Okay, so you see an empty suit of armor, but there's something very strange about it. It lies, and the posture of the armor is as if someone is inside of it. It's very hard to believe that someone took an empty suit of armor and threw it, and it landed the way it did. It looks like someone is inside it, but you don't see anyone. It's empty.
Okay, well, I'll kick it real quick because I'm leaving. I don't, as far as I'm concerned, this is not helpful right now. So I'll kick it just in case it wakes up. But
okay, as you
nothing
do,
happens.
it flips and sits on its belly. And Aramil and Enoch, you can see that its back, it's covered with the same runes that are also found on the door of the tower.
What the hell?
Okay.
All right, well, can I grab it in my other hand? I assume there's straps of the armor I can grab.
Yes.
And I'm going to drag it over to the hole.
Okay, you do.
The mechanism that the iron golems are using, is it like a big wheel with wooden spokes and they're turning it
exactly.
like that?
Mm.
Made of wood, yeah?
Yeah.
Burn it.
80 feet up? Okay, I want to throw the body at that mechanism.
Okay. Awesome. So
And
you
I am-
take... Yeah.
I am proficient in
throwing
improvised
bodies.
weapons. So this is right up my alley.
Yeah. Go for it.
Strength base, I assume?
Yeah.
Who's on the elevator or on the elevator chains?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1.
Okay, so
7.
7. So the suit of armor flies, smashes against the wall, falls on one of the stone golem's face, and he just lies there on top of it, and he kind of tries to feel his way around the suit of armor, and he just leaves it there and continues to pull. And you see the feet are like this on his face.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, Vasero.
Can I yell something at Mouse without the guys upstairs hearing me?
You can.
In that case, I'm yelling, Mouse, remember, don't tell Enoch or Nelfine yet. I'm not going to do anything drastic or rash, but let's keep all options open. And
Not sure if I
The-
believe
the
you.
sound of the giants pulling on the chains kind of drowns your voice, but Mouse hears you.
okay, and with that, I turn to Van Richten, and
Mhm.
I kind of have the. I mean, we are in this magical kind of place and stuff, so I'm not really quite sure if he is not in illusion or not. So I'm trying to figure that one out, and the way I'm doing that is I turn to him and I like casually put my hand on his back and or on his shoulder, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. Don't worry. So
He
I'm,
looks
I'm
he looks at your hand
so that
and at you.
does it feel normal, just like a regular human?
Yeah, and he says, looking at your hand and at you, and he says, "I'm real, you dimwit."
Okay, I grin.
Okay, you hear Esmeralda shouting outside. She's basically charging at Luvash, flailing with her sword, and you can hear metal ching 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 ching. But she couldn't pierce his defenses. Nelfane, unless
Yeah.
Vasero, you want to do anything.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the door to be opened.
Yeah, you can see that Van Richten is standing in front of it, very, very concentrated. And you can see that on the back side of the door, there is the same plaque with the same runes. And he looks at it, and suddenly he starts to do this.
Who is Van Richten? He's
The
voguing.
YMCA?
In front of the door. Okay. Nelfane, what do you do?
Yeah. Can I reach down to the chains and like climb down, slide down the chains?
Yeah, you can definitely try.
Okay. If I can't reach them, I'll just jump down and kill myself.
Okay. So roll, make a dexterity check just to see if you can do it gracefully or fall down and break both of your legs.
Ooh, a 9. I'm still rolling really well.
Okay. So you try to slide down the chains. The problem is that the stone golems are pulling and pushing them. They rattle, so you kind of slip, and you fall. Head. Almost opposite, and slam yourself on the empty suit of armor. So we have one giant with a suit of armor, and then Nelfane on top of it, and you all kind of. I needed to make another dexterity check because the suit starts to slide off of his head. Just making sure you manage to grab something.
That was a bit better. 18.
Oh, 18. Okay, so so the suit of armor slides down and it falls down. Now I need Mouse, Mouse, Vasero, and Van Richten to make dexterity saving throws to avoid a falling suit of armor.
Oh no.
And you're on a wall. That's perfect.
17.
Hey.
9.
Okay. Van Richten is
Really
very
focused
busy
out that arrow
with his.
slit.
He doesn't
Voguing.
see anything. Okay, Mouse. All you can see before this chunk of metal hits you is the shadow of someone. It looks like a man or something. Just falls down, and you go, and then smack. The suit just slams into you. You take. That wasn't a lot. You take 6 points of damage from the metal bits that slams into you, and I needed to make another dexterity save just to make sure you don't fall.
12.
Oh, 12. That's fine. You managed
Alright.
to grab on kind of dazed and shocked from the hit of the metal armor, and you can look down and you can see it falling down squarely on top of Van Richten, who is dancing around, and he seems oblivious to it, and he just vanishes below it. Vasero, you can see that the weight of the metal just buried the old man. The floor cracked open, and he kind of slammed into a lower floor, maybe a basement or something like that. And
Oh, sweet! I found the dungeon.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Good job, Enoch. Teamwork.
By our powers combined.
Yeah. How much damage do I take from falling down on top of the Iron Golem and super armor?
So you take 7 points of damage after this small adventure. Now there is this huge cloud of dust going up from the broken floor, and all you can see, Vasero, is the hand of Van Richten buried beneath the metal armor. The hand doesn't move. At this point,
my bear also attacks outside.
Oh, right.
Tries
so
to,
good.
but only rolled an 11.
Oh,
And
okay. So
I can't roll anything today.
okay. So Luvash bats his paws, with a scimitar, and shouts, "Stand off, beast!"
But he looks menacing as he does it.
Yes, exactly.
It's very scary.
Yeah.
So we have Arabelle, who is last on the initiative order. She looks down and up, and she continues to climb up. Now, Mouse, with you on the looking at the arrow slits, you find it very strange. She seems to be making it to the roof. You think that she's trying to get to the roof, and you can see on her eyes something is wrong. She's panicked, frightened. She's crying, and she just going up and up and up. We're back to Gary.
So the last thing I did was head downwards, sort of like Nelfin. Not my alternative isn't to jump and kill myself though. I want to slide down on the chains.
Okay, so make again a dexterity check just to see that you manage to grab on while the iron golem rattle and shake the chains.
And Ria rolled better than me.
What was that?
15.
15 is good enough. You managed to grab the chain. They're, moving and turning, and you trying to grab for your life, but you can make it down very slow.
When I get down there, I think I want to run up to the door. If it seems feasible to do quickly, just remove the armor from the old Von Richten.
Okay, so you want to just slide down the chains and not do it, in a more...
I'll take a risk and try to slide down quickly.
Okay, make another dexterity check just to make sure you manage to grab.
Ah, shit. That's a 6.
So, yeah, you lose your grip as one of the iron golems shake the chain, and you kind of... okay, that's falling. Let's see. So, you know what? Roll a d10 and tell me what you got. Let's see how many feet you managed to. 3. Okay, that's not bad. So you take that's 7. Ouch, 9. That's 16. 20 points of damage from just falling and splack landing on the metal armor that yeah.
Poor guy. Like
We killed Van Richten.
yeah, he's dead. He's super dead. He's like just meat,
The
like grounded meat.
Somebody has to learn the dance.
His
Or we're
crater's
not
just getting
we're
bigger.
not
Register.
destroyed.
Exactly. So the crater is getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, you just lie there dazed.
We're so elegant.
Yeah, but you made it in one round. So you still want to do something?
Maybe as the bonus action, that was all my movement and my action, right?
Yeah.
I would say, what the hell was Von Richten doing before you killed him? As I stand up, maybe to like start, dancing or whatever the heck he was doing.
Channeling his inner Madonna.
I thought
Yeah,
he
so
had turned Egyptian.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'll try to again. Man. Wait.
Got it.
I see it.
Awesome.
So, do you understand?
Right, totally understand.
I mean, I don't know the actual thing to solve it, but I see it.
So was he?
I'm gonna solve it the half
oh,
orc way.
actually, that
You're gonna break
there are
it?
small stick fingers.
Yeah.
Or stick figures there. So you have to
Oh, it's
do
a
each
dance.
of them.
I see. They're stick fingers. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You need to
And
start
there is
with
a
one
start
that
at the
go like
beginning,
this.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I'm gonna dance on the old man's corpse. Somebody has to.
Somebody has to. It's got to be the warlock.
Okay, so you get up and basically try to start to dance according to the runes that and the lines that connects them.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gary stands up, dusts himself up, and then starts to.
Oh my god, I think you've lost your mind from up above. What is this lunatic tiefling doing?
He did just take a hard fall. And,
Yeah.
He's
got
I do it a lot better than
damage.
the old guy.
Wrap
Like I'm more
his brain
more
on it.
dexterous.
Okay, so while Gary is dancing, Mouse, what do you do?
So does it look like I could maybe break one of these arrow slits and climb my way through it?
So like punching through.
yeah, I'm gonna start beating on this arrow slit to see if I can make it big enough for me to get through.
Okay, Iron
uh,
Fist.
Yeah, right.
You can definitely try.
I'm rolling fantastic today. That's that's a 10.
It's like Van Damme in his. There was this movie where he punched the stone and the stone below exploded. You remember
Yes.
that one?
Wasn't that Bloodsport?
Yeah, Bloodsport. So you're trying to demuck.
Yeah.
Okay, but that was a 10.
10 good enough to hit it. It's a wall.
You missed the ball.
You managed to punch in the arrow slit. Roll damage.
Cool. That's 7 damage. And then if it doesn't go through, I'm gonna keep punching it with my fury blows.
Okay, so you can see Mouse running amok and starting
Yeah.
in the arrow slit.
Well, his fist does count as magical weapons now.
It is magic.
Yeah. And I
So
checked.
I bet they're glowing.
It looks like key powers are the DM's domain to decide if they're magical or not. And I decided you can use them.
No, they're
Otherwise-
registered weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Registered.
I've got a license for him. Would you like to see?
It's magic that they don't break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
All right, so
So,
the
roll damage
second
for
attack
your-
did was a 21 and did 5 damage.
Okay.
I got a third attack that is 17 and 4 damage. It's getting harder to hit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hurts more.
That's let's see, 3, 2. So that's 16 damage overall. So you managed to you can see cracks in the stones, and you think that one more punch and you'll manage to widen the gap enough to pass through. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. Ramil, what do you do?
Okay, so the silver armor is downstairs. I'm probably the only one still up, right?
Yeah, I am.
Or
It's no, Enoch is with you.
Oh, Enoch is with me. Okay. I take a quick look at the chest. I'm going to go to the chest and I'm going to try to lift it to see if there's anything underneath it.
Okay. You lift it up, or at least you try to. It seems to be nailed into place. So you kind of push it a little further. It goes up, and then you can hear a click.
Okay.
Oh, what did you do?
Deck save.
What did you do?
I disable the trap.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
for
my
sure.
domain. Disable traps with your body. That's me. What are you doing?
So yeah, you hear this tiny sound of air being sucked into something, and then something big and nasty explodes just below the chest. I need you and Enoch to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, excellent.
Fire explodes in the top floor of the tower. I'm now seeing
Die Hard.
Saving Private Ryan. Oh, Saving Private with the tank shooting at the top.
Yeah, the tower.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
14.
Oh, you are two very, very lucky guys. Very, very lucky guys. So you'll only take 5d10 damage.
What the hell did you do to me?
So the first is 10 and a 9. That's already 19. Wow.
I have some
nice.
damage. I have some damage written down here from last time. Did we get in a fight last time?
When do we not get into fights?
Yeah,
I
right.
thought- Yeah, but I don't think we did
But
we?
I think we
No, I
read-
don't think we did.
Maybe
Guys, that's 40 points of damage
I'm
each
good.
of you.
Yikes. I'm dead.
Dead or unconscious?
Well, I'm still
Was it
not dead. I dropped to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't double your hit points.
No,
Right.
it wasn't.
So Enoch, as you look
Do I
back,
get launched?
so it seems like most of the walls just were obliterated and exploded into the open space around the tower. The roof is still there, along with some beams that hold it in place. And you can see Arabelle. She is holding some piece of debris, this metallic bit, and she's flying between the tower and the void below, 4 stories high. She's screaming the top of her lungs. Esmeralda turns around. No!
Did we blow a hole in the wall? Is that really what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jesus. Do I get an action?
On your turn, which is we're almost there. So that was Aramil. Now we have Luvash, who is trying to take advantage of Esmeralda's distress. He just jumps at her. Again, 2 attacks. The first one hits. Let's see. She screams in pain and she turns around to face him. The second attack also hits. She is down to her knees with her blade up. He basically skewed her shoulder and he managed to bring her to her knees. And she's trying to block him with her blade. And she is crying with pain. That was Luvash. And now, Enoch.
Okay, well, sorry, buddy. I gotta go for the girl.
Yeah.
Look at Aramel crispy chicken over there. I'm gonna make a dash and grab her and pull her into the room.
Okay, so as you run for her and you reach out, she tries to get as far as possible from you, and she screams at you, "No, monster! Get away from me!"
I don't give a crap what she thinks. I get to save her life here.
You see
Do I
that
have to attack?
You see that she edges back and she's hanging on this beam, and she looks down as if she's about to jump.
Okay. Well, do I have to make an attack to get her? Or?
You can try to try and snatch her, but you do have the feeling that she will let go if you make an attempt. So you can try and grab her, but if you fail,
so
there will be
she's not
consequences.
flailing about to fall. That's what I had pictured. That she
No. So she was kind of trying to grab and make herself steady, but as she saw you coming in to grab her, she.
Oh, okay. So she's okay. I don't need to grab her this instant. Okay, well, seeing as I'm not there, I'm going to cast... I can't cast, can I? Can I find my... Now that the walls are, like, holy?
You can try.
Do I feel
Purify this tower.
Do I
with
feel
fire.
my magic return?
No, you don't.
Son of a mother. Okay, well, if I still have the space and time, I'll run over to Aramil and try and bend.
You can hear Luva. She's shouting, "Let go, my child! Let go! Trust me."
I'm gonna try.
go."
I'm gonna look
Try to
out the
convince
window.
her.
I'm gonna point at him. I'm gonna shut your fucking mouth. And then I gotta run to Aramil because he's dying.
Okay.
Actually,
So
now we
you
can probably rope down if you want.
Yeah, but you're
Try.
dying. I gotta help you. You don't
Alright.
understand. I have a blood oath.
Okay.
so what do you do?
Bandage him. Medicine
Okay.
check. 19.
Cool. What does it do? Remind me. It just stabilizes him.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not proficient in the kit.
Okay. Vasero,
Um,
hear this huge explosion
yeah.
outside. Gary is still dancing on the remains of Van Richten.
Yeah, I take a moment to think about the ridiculousness of the situation. Like everything's just fine. Suddenly, like armor starts to fall from the top floor. Explosions.
Gary's dancing on a dead body.
Can I take
He
a
didn't
look?
even check his pulse, right? I mean, he just started dancing. Yeah. Can you what?
Can I take a look at the crack in the floor
Yeah, sure.
and look into the basement?
Yeah, you stuff your head inside. It's pretty dark, but I think you have this weird sight thing, right? Did I get it right?
Yep.
Okay. So you think you see this corridor that maybe leads. It's flooded. I mean, you can see that. Think of a dungeon corridor. Half of it is flooded. So maybe it points to an opening back to the sea level, to the lake, or something like that. You have a strong feeling that it's kind of an escape, a secret escape route, but you're not sure.
And if I have an action left, I would try to lift the armor up.
Okay. You try to find a moment between Gary's dancing and you kind of.
Is Gary really just standing?
Don't mess
on
my
the
flow,
top
dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
So now he's-
Dance Revolution up there.
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah,
like
so
some
now-
really funky 80s music playing.
And now, Gary, you feel that you're not stepping on something hard and metallic. You're stepping on something soft and crunchy.
Hopefully he's not
Maybe I
completely
should
dead.
have done it.
Okay, so the
It's
armor
dancing to
is
death.
so the armor is just lying there below, next to your feet. Anything you want to do with it, or?
No, it was just the first step of rescuing Van Richten, I guess.
Okay, got it. Okay, Nelfine.
Yeah. I'm looking around and not sure what to make of all this, but get that fucking door open, Gary. And is there arrows that I can look out from down here?
Yeah, you can look up, basically, or move around in the room and look to the direction of Luvash and your wife.
Well, if I can actually, have some at the level down here so I can see out and maybe shoot out?
Yeah, you can. So you move, draw an arrow and your bow. You can try to make it. Don't roll a 1.
Okay, and how far is it? Is it long range?
No, that's fine. It's well within your range. No penalty.
Okay. I didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 16.
Oh, 16 is good.
Excellent.
So the arrow flies and lodges itself straight into Luvash's shoulder.
Yeah, and I'm really happy it wasn't with disadvantage because the other roll was a 1. And roll 20 here. And while I'm shooting that arrow, my bear is of course also trying to hug him. Just giving him a gentle hug.
Gentle.
Yeah, that's another 16 for 8 points of damage again. And then he just massages his back after he's grabbed him. That's another 16 for 12 points of damage.
Oh, deep tissue.
How much damage did your arrow do?
8. So in all, it's 28.
28. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
so Luvash is
hopefully he's now focused on my bear instead of poor Esmeralda.
Yeah. So Luvash is grappled by this bear, and you can hear him shout, "No, man! No, attack!"
Oh, damn it.
And you can hear this noise from the forest as something like 5 or 6 men jump out with arrows and bows, and they aim at the tower and lash out. But they just seem to be searching for targets. So,
which there happens to be one hanging from the roof, right?
Exactly.
Son of a.
But this is Arabelle's turn, and as she looks back, she sees the firing squad just zooming on her. She looks at both directions and she flings herself trying to grab the wall again, which she barely succeed in doing. She managed to grab the wall. And she starts climbing again to the tattered roof or whatever left of it. It seems like she's edging toward the part of the tower that overwatches the lake. Now, Enoch, as she does that, you see on her face something is very wrong. You're not sure what she has in mind, but it isn't good.
Yeah, that's right. Leave it up to me.
But at this point, Gary finishes his dance.
Oh, thank God.
The door opens.
Do I have magic?
No, the door just opened.
I want Simon Powell to be there, judging my dancing, being like, no.
Yeah.
Simon Powell.
The worst dancing I have ever seen. You're fired. Yeah, off the stage, yeah. Oh, get off Van Richten. He's not dead yet, you fool.
Yeah, seriously.
Dancing with the stars.
Dancing on
Is
the
this
ground.
my turn, though? Or is it still Brian's turn?
No,
It's my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Run
All
out
right.
there and blast those mothers.
Yeah, the thing is that I have to run out for quite a bit to get out of the field, and there's archers, and I'm a caster, like a little squishy caster, so...
Don't you have a broom?
Oh, take the armor.
That doesn't
Take the armor and
work.
carry it like that.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on that armor. No, well, can I? No, I can't put on the armor.
No, just
Oh, sure.
take
It only
carry
takes
it.
10 minutes. Like
Carry
10
it,
minutes
maybe
to put on
three-quarter
a piece
cover.
around.
I'm gonna remove the armor from Von Richten. And can I use it as a shield and charge out there, out of the field?
Yeah, that's a great idea. So you grab the armor and then
It's four
You
dead
just simply-
invisible stock.
nice.
Yeah, with my broom as like holding it like a sword, like I'm Gandalf, like at Return of the King. I'm like the fastest old man you've ever seen.
Okay. So do you want to move past Esmeralda and Luvash?
You just keep
are-
running. He's just gone.
If
See ya.
they're outside the field of magic, or are they inside the field of
Yeah,
magic?
they're outside.
Just enough until I'm out of the anti-magic.
To kickstart your broom. Just enough to kickstart your broom.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and to kickstart my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. So you run outside with your armor, and indeed you can hear the arrows. Those archers that were ready to fire at Rabel just saw the door open and this huge suit of armor charge out, and they immediately zoomed at it and released. Oh, wow. Just my first one.